Welcome back, everybody, after the longest hiatus ever in history. Welcome back. This is Swansea Beat, or welcome for the first time ever.
There's been a lot of new people.
Probably. So I guess in short, we started this last year, and we were Premier League. We were a Premier League show for a Premier League team that is no longer Premier League. That's not why we stopped. No. But life just got busy. But yeah, we're back now. Swans are in the championship. I'm sure you guys are all caught up to speed. And it is, February 1st. The window has closed. It is around 5 o'clock our time, which who knows when this will come out. But we thought we'd recap. But first of all, my name is Dustin Rubio.
I'm Alex Thomas.
And this is Swansea Beat, like we said. So, Alex, the window is closed. Just give us a rundown of the business. What happened with Swans in particular?
Well, not any incomings. Nothing's really come in. Nothing.
Is that the first time in history? I feel like it's the I feel like we've always had like an academy player come in. We've had somebody. I just haven't heard. Maybe we have, but I don't think we've.
It's definitely the first in a long time where a player hasn't come in. But there's been plenty of outgoings as per usual with Swans. We've had the departure of two big players in the Swans. Jefferson Montero going out on loan to West Brom. Who I felt was a really good player for us. Wilfred Boney, I'm not going to have complaints about him leaving because he didn't play anyways. He just freed up 120 grand a week wages, to be fair.
So. And if you go back on YouTube and watch the video, what was it, last year, this time when we got Boney, we made a big deal.
Oh yeah, we were chuffed.
We thought we won the transfer window. I think I even stated that, and then it ended up being one of the biggest flops. Not that he wasn't great the last time he came, it's just injuries.
That was last summer, wasn't it?
Yeah,
when he came in. Because we got Andre Ayew last January.
That's true. Yep. So rid of Montero, which I thought was good. Good substitute to come on last 20-30 minutes and just
change the game.
And he's gone to West Brom. A competitor. To go back to the Premier League.
I feel like them having Montero is going to be a game changer for them as well. Boney going out, I'm not too fussed on. And then obviously there was links yesterday. Daniel James, one of our star prodigies this season, was on his way to Leeds. He was in Leeds, had a medical.
Were that far?
Yeah, he was there, had negotiations and everything. But it seems as though someone pulled out of the deal and it didn't happen. Leroy Fer was in Aston Villa ready to go and it seemed to be pulled out. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, last night, half 11, Tom Carroll left on loan to Aston Villa as well. So that one really came out of nowhere because we were all like, Fer's leaving, but then all of a sudden it was like, Carroll's left instead. But it was a very mixed transfer window. I don't know what I think of it. I'm happy we've kept Daniel James, obviously. Leroy Fer, big player for us, club captain, staying with us. But I just question what the mood is around them staying now.
I felt like, correct me if I'm wrong, I felt like this season, obviously we were gutted to come down. There were some people who were happy to come down. Maybe we find our identity back and our brand, as we looked at our brand of football or whatever.
The Swansea way.
The Swansea way, which could be a knockoff of the Barca way or whatever. Anyways, so we thought we'd come back, got our identity. And to be honest, we've shown some good signs. Graham Potter has done some good stuff. Some good stuff, really good stuff. And we've had some good performances. We've created some really good chances. And I think there's been some players that kind of have, like you brought up, Daniel James, just out of nowhere, and then Selena, another one. Like there's been some good players.
You have like Joe Rodon, who's our new star centre back. I'd say. You've had some good Connor Roberts as per usual, doing well. McBurney obviously stepping up, doing really well. There's quite a few players who have stepped up, and to be honest, if you told me at the beginning of the season we'd be in 11th, playing nice football, and doing somewhat decent and not too far off the playoffs, I'd be like, I'll happily take that. And I feel like we're in the position we're in now is good, championship-wise. But
before you finish that statement, I feel like you know what you're going to say. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, a month ago, would you say the mood was different than it is now? I feel like it was drastically different. I feel like fans were not like we thought the future was bright, like we're gonna storm the Premier League at the end of the the beginning of next season and do all this great stuff. but I felt like the mood was different with fans compared to today, last night as well.
I feel like the transfer window did change the mood completely around the club and the fans and everyone surrounding the club. I feel like
did it shine a light on some stuff? Like I didn't know. I thought maybe it was bad because it's been bad the last few years. We're finding out more about money deals, the trust not really being involved in certain deals, and in court you're hearing stuff like that, lawsuits. But then I felt like the transfer window shined a light on how bad things are currently. That I didn't think they were that bad.
It showed that behind the scenes it's ridiculously bad, and I think it shows as well that players don't seem to care about staying or not, or even if they did, it seems like they want being pushed out of the club, even if they did want to stay in that. And it's quite a sad situation at the moment at the club. It seems quite toxic. I think the fans, I feel like, have gone from like juvenile, from Graham Potter bringing back nice football to now thinking, can we even survive in the championship next season? By the way things are going, what squad will we have left after the summer transfer window?
Can we hold on to Graham Potter? He's come out saying, about him moving his family from Sweden here. He's not looking to move, but that could be something to kind of ease the fans at the moment and take heat off of him. I mean, who knows? He really doesn't have to stay here. I think his profiles went up within the championship.
I feel like he could have easily left and gone to a small Premier League club.
Yeah, which props to him for staying. He could have left.
Because I feel like he's a good manager, and I feel like he made a name for himself when he was at Östersunds, when he beat Arsenal last season in the Europa League. I feel like he's a good manager, and it's nice to see some loyalty from a manager. But at the end of the day, if you're getting pushed out of the club, you have no choice but to leave. So. Fair play to him not walking away, but it may get to a point where he's actually just pushed out anyways. But obviously I'm remaining positive. I want him to stay. He's been a massive thing for us. Like, to be fair, I think that's the biggest transfer we've had was Graham Potter coming in. I think we spent I think it was like 5 million we spent on him coming in. So, but fair play, he's done a great job. I love every time I've gone to the Swans, I felt, man, we're playing some nice football. It's quite nice to see, and seeing some of the academy players shine now and becoming our star players is great to see.
Yeah, so let's fast forward a little bit into the summer. What's your prediction? As just I know there's a lot still to happen. I'd like to think that with the players we got, I think the next few games, possibly, hopefully not, just my opinion, could be hard for people to kind of just get out of their head of what just happened. Players, like you said, they're at the club, they're thinking they're gonna be playing for these different teams, different wages, different life, situations, to kind of the carpet pulled out from underneath them for whatever reason, we don't know. So I think it's going to be a little bit for them. I think for us to kind of get back in that groove. I think we've been playing well at the start of the year. So hypothetically, we stay up. What does our transfer window kind of look like? What do you think? Do we lose virtually everybody? We have all the people coming back from loan. What does it look like?
Well, if you look at the situation financially, I think they've come out and said that finance is low in the club, and that's the reason for us loaning out so many players in the summer transfer window, like your Jordan Ayew's, your Boya Bastons, and all those sort of people who are forgotten about at the moment in the club, because I keep forgetting about Baston. I keep forgetting about the guy. But when it comes to the summer, obviously it depends how well we do in the championship. If we hypothetically stay up, McBurney's going to get around, I don't know, let's say 22 goals at the end of the season. His value shoots up. I think he'll be about 10 to 15 million, I would say, in the transfer. I can see him departing. Daniel James, I think, is almost certain to depart in the summer. I think because by the looks of yesterday, it seemed like he was keen to be gone as well. I think he seemed a bit gutted about the move. I know Leeds were gutted about the move. It's quite sad because it feels like they know it's like Swans is going downhill and they don't want to be a part of that. They just want to jump ship and just be like, listen, I don't want my career going downhill. Which I'm not going to blame any of the players for that. If you want to maintain a good reputation as a football player, and the way the owners are going at the moment, they just seem to be keen on getting rid of the star players and just withdrawing the money in. And it's quite. sad. It's my prediction. It's just like those players coming back. You aren't like your Jordan, Ayus, and all those people. I can see them being sold off. Obviously, if any club wants them, obviously. Otherwise, they'll just be loaned out until someone does want them, sort of thing. So it's a very difficult situation for the Swans at the moment. For next season, for me, it'd be a miracle if we had a decent squad left. Like, you know, the only ones I can see staying are the ones who are on low wages or the academy players. That's the only ones I can see. Because for me, I can't picture like a Leroy Fer wanting to play championship football with a bunch of academy players. I feel like he'd be like, you know what, I'm a person who can push for promotion to the Premier League.
And his window, you know, players have just a small window professionally to play. You know, we have forever to be fans. You know, our window is quite big. But for them, and I think, there is no loyalties. I think they'd like to think they are if they're big clubs and they want to stay there. But I think, like for Fer, like you said, you can't really blame.
If you have no personal attachment to the club, then I feel like it's all good. Like for someone like Joe Rodon, he's personally attached. He's from Swansea. He's a fan of Swansea City Football Club. But for someone like Leroy Fer, who's from the Netherlands, comes from, you know, just came to Swans from QPR and just, you know, he's just gone club to club. I feel like that wouldn't bother him. Yeah, he may build a connection or something like that in Swansea, but you know, he wouldn't feel so attached if he left, sort of thing. He'd be like, okay, it's just me moving on in my career. But, and you know, some players who leave in the summer, I can see us getting a decent fee out of, but I don't see any money being poured back into the club to get new players. So my prediction for the summer is James, McBurney, Selina, Mulder, Van der Horn. I can see a lot of those. Connor Roberts. I can see a lot of those being not even like asking to leave, but maybe even pushed out. Just being like, listen, they've offered this 7 to 10 million fee for say Roberts or something. We're taking it. You go elsewhere, sort of thing. And it's quite a sad situation. It's just it shows how much the owners care about money more than a club, and I think that's just something that's been going on behind the scenes that we've seen quite a lot lately of. Well,
I hope you're wrong.
I pray I'm wrong.
I hope we storm the Premier League in August and win the championship, win the treble.
Treble.
But hopefully we continue in the next week or so. Hopefully we have some great performances and we get some some morale going, and we get some points, a lot of points. I wouldn't want to go up now because I feel like financially and stuff, like it'd just be painful to go up there and just go through all of these losses and selling players in any window we get and coming right back down.
I wouldn't want us to go up simply because the owners would take the money out that we gained, and there wouldn't be any investment. We'll have a championship squad in the Premier League. It's just like, what's the point, sort of thing.
True. Well, that's it for us. Thanks for joining. If you have subscribed, cheers for that. If you haven't, go ahead and do that. Leave a like, leave a comment. I don't know if we'll even make another one of these. This guy probably will. I don't know. Don't hate me because I'm American and the American owners have just messed this whole thing up.
Anyways, coming at you.
Yeah, I know, for real. I mean, it's money. It goes deeper than just being American. It's just they're greedy, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, thanks for joining us. This is Swansea Beat. We'll see you next time.